You guys ready?
What's the plan, Bobby?
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.
What up? Welcome into the OG NBA betting show. We got all my guys here. End of the week, Friday. Try to go out with a bang. We gotta do a little bit of a brisk pace today, so I'm gonna just get straight to it. We got 10 games, and first up, we going Hornets and Pistons. This one opened up Pistons -5.5, looks like 6.5, and the total went up like 6.5, 7 points, something like that. As high as 221. So for some reason, people are liking this game over, even though LaMelo and Brandon Miller are questionable. I'll ask you here, Babano, are you one of those people who likes the over in this game?
Yeah, I did. I just it's gotten high, but I agree with it a little bit with what we're going to see. I think we're going to see both teams being able to have some success, being able to score. Detroit's actually been scoring a lot lately. They've been good. The Cade Cunningham's been great. They've been getting good production too from their front court lately, which has been good to see. So I definitely think you have the potential to see points. The one thing I will say is I'm going off the premise that LaMelo Ball is going to play, because he was at shoot around this morning, and that's a big factor to why I like this over. Obviously, his presence makes this team much better offensively. The Hornets play a little faster. So LaMelo looks like he's going to play after missing the last 2 games. Again, it hasn't been for sure ruled in, but the fact he was at the shoot-arounds, that's usually kind of the telltale sign they'll play. So I'm assuming we will see him, and that's a part of the reason why I do like this over the total. Nothing really on the side. I like the way the Pistons are playing, but it is worth noting Detroit, they've just had a 4-game road trip, big home win against Orlando. Now you're laying a bigger number. Is this an exhale spot for Detroit? It could be. So, but they're playing well. I don't want to fade them, but I don't want to lay 7. I do like the over. And again, I'm presuming Ball is going to play, and that's a reason why I think the total moving up is correct.
All right, he's expecting him to be in the lineup. Dutchy, sorry, I got to pass this to you first, man. Is the bum fight you get involved?
Yeah, man. I actually think the Pistons are a pretty solid basketball team, to be honest with you. They got a point guard, and they got a real good one in Cade Cunningham. So you can't say that about many basketball teams. Now Ivy going down with the leg, obviously an issue, but I don't bet the Detroit Pistons laying a touchdown. We don't do that. We don't do that with Detroit basketball. We get them at like -2 like we did on New Year's Day, and we hit them over the motherfucking head. Outside of that, if the Pistons start off slow, Hornets got a little bit of juice, I'll probably look at Detroit. But it's Cade Cunningham or nothing for me here. And the Pistons win this game, but I'm not laying 7.
I'm with you. And when Bam, I was thinking it's Cade, a lot more playmaking responsibilities. His assist prop is 10.5. I was looking at that. How you looking at this game?
Yeah, I like the assist prop. He had 9 assists last game, and like Dutch said, no Jaden Ivey's like it's going to be a lot more ball distributing duties there. I want to go leaning towards more so his offense there. So I'm looking towards his threes and his points. I think he gets like 30+ points today, about 4+ threes. 4+ threes seems like the better way to go with Cade because it's plus money, and that's something that he's been able to get recently. And I think again, like with the more responsibility to scoring. Without Jaden Ivey, he should be, attacking the rim a little bit more, and that's going to open up his threes. I think they're going to be a little bit more lenient on his threes. And then we all know the Hornets defense has played a lot better over the years this year, but I think the over is probably a good play here. There should be more up-tempo type game. So I'm going with points with Cade. I do like his assist, but I think this threes is the best. Let's get 4 threes with Cade. That's the way I'm betting in this game.
All right, next up we have Magic and Raptors. This total, another one that went up like 2.5 points. The side didn't really move. A lot of people, the usual suspects out for Orlando. Anthony Black also game time decision, and RJ Barrett for the Raptors is doubtful. So this is one where I don't really want to trust the Raptors to, all I trust them to do is play fast and no defense. But the Magic are not the best offensive team, so it's one I will not get involved in. Dutch, will you get involved?
Yeah, man. Honestly, this is a bum fight to me. I kind of look at Toronto as value here because I just don't like what I see out of Orlando. I mean, I was very eager to take that Pistons game. So, it's Toronto or nothing. Maybe Scotty Barnes points and rebounds coming out 33 and 13. Maybe Scotty. We look at him to show out against the Magic. But yeah, I'm off this one.
What you think about that prop, man, Bam? How you looking at this game?
Hey, I know we seen our boy get paid during the offseason, Jalen Suggs, but he still don't like the damn Raptors, y'all. Y'all still remember when he go up against the Raptors, he like to put up points. 25 plus points for Jalen Suggs. I think he gets to 30 probably today, man, against these guys. So plus 135, plus 140, wherever you could get it. 25 plus with Jalen Suggs. That's the way I'm going. He had 20 attempts last game, only 1 point shy against the Pistons. I think this Raptors team without RJ, who's going to be doubtful today, I think they're going to have to scrummage up some type of offense there to keep up with this team. So even though they're not known for offense, we're going to take Jalen Suggs' offense today against the Toronto Raptors. We've seen them do it so many times, get over these points here with them. So 25 plus points at plus 140, that's why I'm going with Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, I do remember Suggs taking it personal versus this Raptors team. But Bano, how are you viewing it?
Yeah, this one's Toronto. I don't like betting against at home because this is where they've been pretty good. And it's funny, Orlando's got 7-11 road record, same home record as the Raptors. Raptors have not been good at all on the road, but at home they've been better. Still a banged up Magic team. You could tell the injuries are starting to really hurt them. I mean, Banchero, Harris, Wagner, and you see them. They've lost 4 straight ATS, 1 and 3 straight up. The only win was against Brooklyn by 1 point, life or death. I mean, it's been a tough run. I actually do lean a little to the Raptors. Wish I was getting a little better number with them here than this, but I lean Raptors. I actually think this game could go over. I think Raptors at home maybe push pace. Orlando has shown some ability, Miami's of the world, Boston's of the world, where they've run a little bit. And the total, and Toronto's just a team that's very difficult to bet unders. You watch them, they just go up and down the court, and half the time they don't get back in transition at all on defense. That's a big problem. And even a team like Orlando, as depleted as they are, could take advantage of that. So nothing strong, but I lean Raptors, lean over.
All right, Knicks and Thunder didn't really move. We have the Thunder here at 4.5. The total, though, did go up from 220.5. Looks like 223 right now. And we did have a refresh here, actually. I know both Brunson and McBride, they're still game time decision. And then the usual suspects out for OKC. So I'll ask you here, Babano, it's 2 teams who have been playing really well. I think it's a 9-game win streak, a 13-game win streak. I think the Knicks do need at least Brunson in there to stay competitive. Are you going to trust your boy, the Hamilton kid, in OKC tonight?
I think at this price, I'm tempted to take OKC, Oklahoma City tonight, because I find in these games that these are kind of statement games for both teams, but SGA at home, I think, is the difference maker. I like the over, believe it or not, because as much as Oklahoma City without Caruso, they've held it in there pretty decently on the defensive end. This is where they could really miss him, because the Knicks obviously have a lot they can throw at you from the backcourt, with assuming Brunson plays, which again we're waiting on. He's questionable with the calf, with obviously Mikal Bridges as well, and that's where you're going to miss that defensive ability that he provides, that stopper on the perimeter, and so that's concerning here without Caruso for this matchup. If they indeed have a fully healthy Brunson and Bridges backcourt here, the Knicks for this game, I think the way I will go is if Brunson's out, I like OKC more. If Brunson's in, I like the over more. That's kind of where I'm thinking in this game.
Dutch, I feel like this is one of them games that you would get involved in here. How you viewing it? And shout out to my guy Chill Will too. Appreciate the $10 donut on the super sticker.
Thank you, Chill Will. Thank you.
Yeah, big shout out to Chill Will, my man. Salute to you. Yeah, man. I think I got to know Brunson's suiting up. If Brunson's playing, I'm gonna be with the Knicks here. I think they got guys that can Shea's real nice, man, and a little salty with the blowout last night. He had 29. We were over 31.5. He didn't even touch the floor in the fourth. So, but he was on his way to a cool, easy 40, 40 piece, just like that. And I mean, he's feeling himself right now. So I might go back to the window. kind of to, if Brunson don't play, I'm definitely going back to the window with Shea. I'll probably stay away if Brunson plays and just ride the Knicks here. Maybe even a money line. Look, this is a back-to-back. I know they played. I know they didn't, it was a blowout, got arrested starters in the fourth, but still in a back-to-back situation where they travel, right? And then this Thunder team has been playing lights the fuck out since that loss in the cup. But maybe it comes to an end here in New York. I think Josh Hart over 8.5 rebounds is probably the best look in this game. It's like minus 145. But it's good money. It's good money, man. Dude's coming off a triple-double, 2 triple-doubles in a row. He's just gonna work, bro. He's just gonna work 24. He's gonna work. So I like that a lot. And had 15 last time he played these boys. So somehow, some way, I'll be on that with the minus 145 on 8.5 rebounds. Shop around. And I'm waiting for Brunson, man. Brunson's big. No Brunson, no Brano, And I'm not mad at over points with Shea because goddamn that motherfucker good.
Yep.
Well, gotta ask you, Wham Bam. Couple good comments there in the chat. Josh Hart, he been doing this thing, double, looking kind of nice there. Hartenstein versus his old team. How you viewing this one?
I actually do like the rebounds there. We know that there's going to be a battle out of those two guys you just mentioned. Triple-double watch as well for Josh Hart. Him and freaking Austin Reeves just on a historic run right now. So I'm not stepping in front of anything with Josh Hart right now. I think he's killing it on the threes, killing it on the assists, and the rebounds. We already know that's one of his, Swiss Army knives type of characteristics. So it's automatic there. I'm with Babano though. I think the over is more so in play than anything in this game because I think the competitiveness is going to be all about scoring. And as a away and as a dog, this New York team is 3-0. 3-0 is underdog. 3-0 is a away underdog. I think that to the over. I'm sorry, 3-0 to the over there, and I believe that that's going to kind of translate. I think they got to score. Obviously, we want Bronson in here, but the only way I'm looking here is towards the over. I don't want to pick a side on either one of these teams, but I do agree with Dia. If I did have to put money on anything, I'm going to take the dog just because both of these teams are winners. You know what I'm saying? So if you come down to the nitty gritty, who's going to be who's going to miss their guy that they don't have the most? No Alex Caruso. That's probably bigger losses than Mitchell Robinson. You know what I'm saying? So I would probably lean towards the Knicks just the collision time that we have. But over is the best play for me in this game.
All right, next game up, we have Celtics and Rockets. This opened Celtics minus 3.5. They're now minus 2. And the total went down about 0.5 point to 220.5. We have Horford ruled out. Porzingis and Jaylen Brown both game time decision here tonight. For the Rockets, no Thompson. Easton is game time. So is Landale. Man, I'm gonna go back to you, Wham Bam, on this one. I feel like, well, for one, the Celtics are at a rest disadvantage. They've been playing a lot. The Rockets have been sitting there rested. The Rockets play well at home. And we know who the coach used to be for the Boston Celtics. I think he'll have his team ready to come out here and play and throw the first punch tonight. So I'm liking the LJ special. Get in and get out. First half. What do you think about this one, Wham Bam?
Hey man, is that lady husband still working for the Celtics? Because it's a lot of there'll be a lot of animosity in this game. You know what? I want to say Houston has covered 2 of the last 3 times, and all 3 of those times he's been the coach. So they haven't necessarily beat these guys, but this is the closest they've been. This is the closest the spread has been for a long ass time, bro. You know what I'm saying? In this matchup. So I am very interested in this game. I'm very interested in this game. And I think the Rockets will win. I think the Rockets going to win this game because, revenge is sweet, man. Revenge is sweet. And when you got playing pretty well, which is the Houston Rockets are playing pretty well right now, going up against one of the better teams. I think that the Boston Celtics, yeah, of course, they're gonna have moments in this game where they're gonna be shooting lights out. That game, yesterday when they was playing Minnesota, they probably really should have lost that damn game, man. They got so many shooters on their team, bro, coming off the bench, and that's what really brought them back into that game. And obviously Minnesota giving that boy Ant Edwards the last game shot. he sounds real, and this has nothing to do with this game, but he sounds a little mentally broke. At Edwards and that team over there in Minnesota, they play really well. They should have won that game, obviously, but they didn't. And now that you got the Celtics pretty much on house money, and they got to go up against a former guy, I think they fall a little flat here. So yeah, I like the Rockets here, bro. I want to find a good prop that I like. I think it may be Jabari again. I think I might go back to Jabari because his over 1.5 threes is got back down to where it was reasonable instead of no huge juice there. So I'm not necessarily sure where I'm going to go, but I'm going to be on the right side of history here. They should have never fired that dude for getting some coochie, man. Come on, bro. I got the Rockets for the show.
What you doing with it, Dutch?
Yeah, man, it's surprising, honestly. Shout out to Frank Natty. I see you, my man. Happy New Year. Surprising to see all. I mean, as much love, I think, like on this Houston team tonight. I know they've been getting money. Shout out to our guy LJ. That first half special. I'm not mad at that. Although it is a back-to-back situation for Boston, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't play their two dudes yesterday. JT shows up, gets it done. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen homeboys like fade though. I mean, I was like, man, somebody fucked this shit up. I know he's about to go off. I know he's about to go off. He let homeboy. He's like, I'll give you one time, and that's the last motherfucking time. God damn it. But shout out to JT. Did get on that over 3.5 yesterday, and it was pretty nice. But 3-pointers. I don't know, man. He played a good game. Man, our boy Wham Bam's Caillou is nice, man. And now JB probably gonna play KP. So it's like they might have set this up. Everybody talking about Udoka, but maybe these boys feel some type of way about him, and his Missoula and them boys are like, fuck them, because they beat these boys pretty bad. They beat them by 32 last year, right? And then you're thinking, oh, Houston gonna come back, and no, it was a 19-point loss, I believe the 13-point loss, excuse me. So they beat them by double digits again. I think there just might be levels to this shit. Now, I do give a little bit of an edge to Houston at the crib, but in the back-to-back situation. But, I mean, you get two of your horses, KP and JB, that didn't play last night. If both of them suit up, I think it might be Beantown, man. I think it might be. But I'll wait. I will wait. You're muted, my guy.
You're muted. I like under 2 in this game.
Babano,
yeah, I like Houston. What you think? I like Houston, but I'm a little concerned it's only 2.5. But I took Minnesota last night. They did cover. They should have won that. It's true. I mean, that was give Boston credit, but if you're Minnesota, you had opportunities in that game and you let it slip late. But credit to Tatum, especially, who had 33 points. Caillou, as Wham Bam calls him, Derek White had a big, massive night, 26 points. But it's definitely a rest advantage for Houston. There's the Udoka angle against his old team that let him go. And you got a Rockets team that's been very good at home with the rest advantage. I am concerned, though, because the one thing about Houston is sometimes their physicality can frighten teams. It's not necessarily going to happen with Boston, especially if Porzingis plays. We'll see again how that if he's able to play here. But I think situationally there's still enough to like here with Houston getting the 2.5, 3 points in this game. So I do like the Rockets.
All right, let's keep going. We have about 14 minutes left and a hell of a lot of games. Washington and New Orleans. This deserves none of my time.
Is bad for your health.
Anybody want to touch Wizards and Pelicans?
X.
Well, I'll say this about it is with these two teams right now, two teams that I don't trust to play defense, so maybe I lean over a little bit, but nothing on the side. I mean, I think New Orleans should win, but I'm not laying 7, and I'm not taking Washington. So it's a lean to the over. We can move on.
Yeah, you already know. Back, motherfucker.
Is bad for your health.
That boy Dutch looking like, don't even ask me about that fucking game. Don't even dare ask me about that shit. Cavs and Mavs, I'm gonna go over there, man. Cavs -6 was the opener. They're now -7, and the total went up like 3 points. Looks like 231.5. No Luka, no Exum, no Najee. Could be without PJ Washington and Maxi Kleber. For Cleveland, Sam Merrill's game time. Okoro and Travers are out. Those Cavaliers, man, they've been a well-oiled machine. This seems like the Dutch special right here. No Luka, no bueno. Got to be the Cavs, right?
Nah, man, nah, I'm not feeling that way, honestly. I kind of wanted to go, let them know first half, but I don't know. Maybe you get too much time with some of these motherfucking games. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'll let y'all motherfuckers tell me what you think. But at the end of the day, I think the Mavs. It's too many points here, man. I think everybody going to the window with Cleveland. You know, they only 4 games lost this year. Oh my God, Cleveland! They just been keep smacking motherfuckers. I think this might be a nice spot for Dallas getting this many points. Now, keep in mind, you got the Kyrie going, with the Cavs factor. And these last 3 times these 3 teams have played, it's been decided by 6 points total, the last 3 games. So we're getting a touchdown on this motherfucker. And the only one who ain't suiting up is Luka the motherfucking Don. Now, if we had him out there, we take these motherfuckers money line, God damn it. But, we don't. So we'll take the 7. And, we'll take the best number. We're going to wait, and we're going to take Dallas. Kyrie will have a game tonight. I'm not mad at the over 26.5. Everybody's suiting up, man. PJ going to be out there. Lively's, out there. We're going to have Gafford hitting the boards. Come on, man. Block some motherfucking buddy out and guard that perimeter. Don't get embarrassed. I'm going to take a shot here with the Mavericks tonight. This is not, the biggest bet. I just think there's value here, and I think there's too much love. Kind of like the Houston game. I think it's too much love on the Rockets tonight, man. Cavaliers. It's not that easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that easy. I think Kyrie and the boys show up tonight. Clay finds the bottom of the motherfucking of the bucket, and they get it done here. They might win this game outright, but I'll take the 7.5. I'll wait around.
Hey, I would argue it looks easy to take the Celtics, but we passed that. We passed that. Urbano, Cavaliers. I mean, all they do is cover. They can score on anybody. Is this an over game? What do you think?
Well, you can't even trust Cleveland to be flat either, because that was supposed to be maybe the LA game against the Lakers. They've been in California for a few days around New Year's, and you still came out and you took care of the Lakers and won by double digits. I mean, they've been eviscerating teams. Double-digit win against the Lakers, the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Jazz, the Sixers. I mean, they're just destroying teams. The Bucks, they're destroying teams. So it's Cleveland or pass for me. I can't get there with Dallas without Luka. That doesn't mean I feel, though, I don't want to really go big on Cleveland, though, and I haven't been betting them the last couple of games, but there's no way I'm stepping in front of what they're doing right now against a Dallas team without Luka. I would be more interested in this total. They're scoring on everybody. I think if Kyrie can step up to the plate, take the offensive load that Doncic would have brought, they might be able to fill it up a little bit here in this game as well, even though Cleveland's playing pretty good defensively. So the over's appealing to me more than lean Cleveland, but I think the over's what I like more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backwood TV, you're the only one hearing whatever you're hearing. So I don't know what to tell you. Nobody else has said anything.
We appreciate you for creating an account saying Backwood TV, being inspired by us. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. 6 out of the last 7 games for Cavs been going over. They've been shooting outrageous. Fucking Max Strus pretty much beat the Lakers last game. You know what I'm saying? They actually was trying. The Lakers was really trying in that game, and it was just bar none. They were just a better team. So they should be able to do that here. But I think this probably is this is a flat spot. Maybe they want to celebrate the Lakers. And after this, because this is the last game for the road for them before they go back home. And this is the first game home for the Mavs. So maybe home cooking is what they need. Obviously, we try to fade teams coming off a road trip, coming back home. But I think that fact that it's New Year's, I think the Dallas play is not that bad. So, yeah, I like Kyrie over 26.5. Nothing I played, so we could go on.
Spurs and Nuggets, I'm going to say it like this. Total went from 233.5 as high as 238.5 right now. And the Nuggets last few games have been 250 plus. So I know Spurs games have not, but it's hard for me to look any way other than over. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that, over. And I like San Antonio. I'm riding this point spread streak that San Antonio's on. I mean, I know Denver's played better the last 3 games, blowout wins against the Pistons, the Jazz, and the Hawks, but I like what San Antonio's doing. They blew out the Clippers. They could have beat Minnesota. They lost a close one. They right in the game against the Knicks and the Sixers in recent road games. I think Denver's in tough to win by margin here tonight. San Antonio for me.
Real quick, Rico says, how y'all going to disrespect the Pelicans? First of all, I mean, regardless of anything else that's said, yeah, that's terrible and all that stuff. But the Pelicans disrespect themselves. They got 5 wins, bro. It don't need to be talked about. I'm sorry. Dutch, anything on Spurs Nuggets?
Yeah, man. Our boy Wham Bam right there, and Wambiana, man. You know, I think it's honestly the best look on the board. I mean, I really do. Over 26 and a half is it's props because you know these props and these blowouts is the only way I think this motherfucker don't hit. And shout out to Wimby because he only played 25 minutes last game and got us to 27. Came back in just to hit the motherfucking bucket. He had 25. I said, God damn it, he ain't gonna play no more. No, he came right back, got us 27, went took his ass right back to the bench. And we go right back to the window with big old Wimby, man. Over 26 and a half. Had 34 last time he played these boys. And I talked about it. He's in a groove. If you ain't watching this motherfucker, man, 30 is going to be easy for this kid. These props are not going to be, it was 25 and a half last time, 26 and a half. It's going to continue to increase. Let's juice it while we fucking can. Like Wham said, until the feds catch on, we're going to juice these motherfuckers, bro.
Wham Banyama, you back at it?
Come on, bro. Wembanyama over 26 and a half points, pretty easy. So we don't have to talk too much about that. It's the showcase, man. Going up against the former MVP. It's just a showcase, bro. We gotta increase the ratings. So that's a lock in for me. Over 26 and a half points. I like Westbrook too, bro. I know I've been quiet about my Westbrook love and support, but hey, man, he's been warranted. I think y'all not gonna hate on me for saying this, but double looks pretty damn good. He hit it back-to-back games. And this team, like you think, it's going to be a lot of possessions where he should be, one of the main guys that you could trust outside of fucking Luka. I mean, outside of Jokic, it's the only guy I really trust on this damn team to be consistent here. So I like the Westbrook double, but Victor, come on, we can't go no wrong with that.
All right, we got about 5 minutes left here. 2 games. Grizzlies and Kings, absolutely no fucking way am I laying in points with the Kings. Absolutely not. It makes sense why the line comes all the way down. Grizzlies are nothing. Y'all, whoever want it.
Grizzlies are nothing first half for me. Grizzlies.
I lean Grizzlies too, but I'm willing to give Sacramento a little credit for since Mike Brown got fired. Doug Christie, the interim coach, they've shown a little spunk finally. They have shown a little sizzle. You know, they beat Dallas. They beat Philadelphia in their last game. You can tell they're getting the coach bump, you know, since the firing of Mike Brown. So it's a pass for me. The over's taking money, but I agree with it, but it's pretty high now.
And Keegan Murray, doubtful too.
Yeah, man. Jaren Jackson right back to the motherfucking window. Hit it over 32 and a half points and rebounds last time. I hit 38 points his damn self, you know, and got 12 rebounds on top of it. So it's 33 and a half now. It was 32 and a half. Just it's the same damn thing as Wemby, man. It's just going to continue to increase too. He's playing out of his mind right now, offensively and hitting the board. So Jaren Jackson over 33 and a half. It's good money. Points and rebounds. Believe that.
All right, last game on the slate, Hawks and Lakers. And I'm going to keep it real simple for y'all, man. Y'all should already know what to do. Should have woke up and pushed the damn button, man. Reeves over 7.5 assists. Get paid, man. Anybody else want to touch the Lakers and the Hawks?
That shit keep going up too.
There you go.
Keep going up.
Keep going up. And the boy out here looking like, historical feats right now. Making you look like D'Angelo Russell should have been gone. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Reeves over assist. Shout out to Skee for bringing that to our attention. I like LeBron today, too. I think he kind of gets it back. But, again, is he going to play as a back-to-back? I think AD plays today. That's the reason why the line is moving towards the Lakers. So, I like the Lakers' money line, and I do like that Reeves, too. So, let's keep it going.
Yeah, Lakers lean for me. I might even bet the Lakers tonight. I'm thinking of it. The only thing I don't like is Atlanta's off, ugly blowout loss at Denver, 139-120. You'd expect they're going to want to play better tonight, bring a good effort. I just don't know. I like the Lakers the way they played at home, 11-4 at Crypto Arena this year. I think at this price now, I'm interested. Lakers money line.
Yeah, man. Jalen Johnson, man. We've been cashing out that kid over 9.5 rebounds. It's been good money. Even when they bring it up to 10.5, we cashed it at plus money. He's game time tonight. If he's suiting up, I'm going to be betting over 9.5 rebounds. I love this kid, man. He's like the young Giannis out there, bro. Jalen Johnson's absolute stud. Over 9.5 rebounds. I like it.
All right, good stuff from y'all. Can't talk you off of that. That seemed like a solid play. Moving to best bets. And per usual, slide it to my guy Wham Bam first. Let the people know what's the best way to get paid.
I know I didn't speak on Caillou, but do like Caillou a lot today. But we're going to go with Victor Wembanyama. Like I said, it's the showcase. We got to keep riding with the edge that we have here. Victor Wembanyama over 26.5 points. Let's get paid tonight, man.
Good stuff. Urbano, tell them how to get to the window.
Best bet for me, I am going to go with that. Let me see here. Let's do the New York, Oklahoma City over 223. I like that. I think that's. I think Brunson is going to play. Even if he doesn't, I still like it because Caruso's a big defensive piece missing for the Thunder. I think they'll score on the Knicks. That'll open things up for the Knicks offensively here. So I like that total. New York, OKC over 223 for best bet.
All right, good stuff. For myself, hey man, fuck what Dutch was talking about. We going with the Rockets first half. They they're gonna do what they've been doing all damn year. They cover 75% of the time in the first half. You know, Ime did not forget what happened. And they went and won a championship too, man. Give me the Rockets first half. They throwing the first punch tonight. First half +1. As Dutch say, is good money. Dutchy, let them know what the freshest look of the day is and take us home.
Yeah, man. I can't lie. The Wemby is my biggest bet of the day. I'm right there with our guy Wembyani. Over 26.5 is good money, man. It's good money. I do like Josh Hart over 8.5. It's my second biggest bet. That's -145 over 8.5 rebounds. He's going to the motherfucking window. Believe that. Check it out. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Yo, stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.
You guys ready?
It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, weak, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.